Hey folks, it's me, Kevin Tink, and remind you about those links down there below this video, this audio. Click those links. We got EddiePepitone.com, we got Patreon, and we got YouTube, where the podcast lives on YouTube. So go over there and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fa la 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 la. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast with zero upside, recorded in public when it's a beautiful 95 degrees in the middle of December. And here he is, the summertime spring child himself. He's got his glasses on, he's got his hat on. It's the Bitter Buddha. It's Eddie Pepitone.
Jesus, Christ, a manger, was man, a manger, Christmas, was a man, a manger, domino, backgammon chess. Everybody, it's Christmas time, and it's Hanukkah. Happy holidays. It's Kwanzaa.
Mm-hmm.
It's red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. It's Ring-a-Levio.
Mm-hmm.
It's hide-go-seek.
It's
all
Russian
the games.
roulette season.
Russian roulette, which a lot of people in this country are playing. Just a lot of people who are sitting at a kitchen table looking at the bills and going, honey, put one bullet in the revolver and we'll just roll the dice.
Honey, get the eggnog in my 6-shooter. It's Christmas time.
Oh, man. Are you an eggnog guy?
You know, I do enjoy an eggnog, but I couldn't have too much of it.
Yeah, well, that's I had some last night, vegan eggnog, so It's not as heavy, but still there's something about eggnog that makes you face certain demons, makes you face certain realities in life. Like when you drink eggnog, you can't run away. Mm-mm. You can't run away from pain.
No. The slog of life, the thickness of existence is represented in every gulp. I'm always reminded when I can't see through the thickness of a glass of eggnog. It's just kind of like my problems. It's a fog. It's so dense. But yes. I'll drink it down. I'll just put in more booze and drink it down.
I'll just put in some more booze and drink it down. The new holiday novel from Kevin Tinkin. It's available on ebooks. Ebooks are something you could pay $1.99 for, and nobody knows how to use them or get them. But if you do, and some people know how to do it, then do it. All right, everybody, that's it for today. We just wanted to check in, set up the equipment, and just tell you happy. I mean, what are we gonna add?
That's it. I got nothing. We did an ad.
I had an eggnog last night, and it didn't sit with me well.
I don't know how do they make the eggnog without the egg?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like wondering the vegan
Maybe they
eggnog.
just flavor it.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's egg flavoring that doesn't have eggs. It's made in a lab. I'm pretty sure it's Dow Chemical that makes
all the vegan flavoring.
The egg flavoring.
Do you remember the time we did the podcast and that lady was just kind of hanging out in the background for 40 minutes? That was
I felt like she was trying to antagonize us.
Yeah, it was kind of like...
a little bit because we had been a little antagonistic in our own way.
Yeah. Like she was having a conversation with the squirrels later on. Like the boys really weren't taking the hint. I was hanging out in the background for 40 minutes and they didn't even notice.
Yeah. I wanted to correct a misnomer that you said up top to our viewers and listeners, is that it is not 95 degrees. It's beautiful here, meaning it's about 65, and tomorrow, holding for helicopter. Hello, boys.
Go get them.
God, the LAPD, up above us, down below us. You know, there's a lot of cops in the sewer system beneath ground.
No.
It's called the sewer squad.
The SS?
The sewer squad.
The sewer squad.
Yeah, they are in the underground network of sewers, just, in case.
I heard that one of the ICE agents got a real wild hair to find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because he was.
Are they underground?
Well, they're immigrants, and that's a big problem for the ICE agents. So they're gonna go down there. Some rogue turtles. A big rat apparently is down there.
Those motherfuckers.
Squad.
Those motherfuckers. Did you see any clips of Dave Chappelle's latest?
I turned it off.
Why?
We were watching it. We were watching in the bar when it was live, and
it was live on Netflix.
Yeah. It was
I didn't
like
know.
Unannounced, kind of like it was kind of wild. But I watched it for a little bit, and he was, I don't know, he was kind of meandering and this and that, and I didn't really get into it. I got to go back and watch. I was working and whatnot, but I was kind of bored. I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I got to watch it again. I got to give it a shot. I would be so annoyed if somebody judged my creative work. And like,
You were at a bar?
I didn't really see it, but it was garbage.
You were at a bar?
I was in Ciro's. I was in the back of the Comedy Store, at the back bar at the Comedy Store.
Oh, you call it Ciro's?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because that's the name of the club that it used to be before it was a Comedy Store.
I know that, but like, you mean that back bar?
Yeah.
That back bar, it doesn't make me feel great because it's windowless.
Yeah.
And it's a small room, and I feel like if anybody put any kind of, gas.
Oh, yeah.
Mustard gas or, any kind of agent that could kill, that would be the place to do it, in a windowless bar in Ciro's.
I remember Felipe Esparza, let out a little gas in there, and the room got cleared out. It got pretty rough. By the way, I met Fluffy for the first time.
You did?
I did, and he was incredibly kind. Like, he didn't know me from Adam. He didn't even know I was working there, but he was really nice.
Okay.
And his friends that he was with were like, he's the nicest guy. And I told him about you. I go, I work with a nice guy too. And but yeah, it was good stuff. He knew you. He knew who you were.
Yeah.
He was.
I know him too. Fluffy is, what's his other name? Iglesias? Is it Gabriel?
Gabriel Iglesias. Yeah. I almost called him Enrique, but I know Enrique.
It's
Iglesias.
not Julio Iglesias.
No, Julio.
That's the blind singer. Is he blind?
I think,
folks, I want to talk about blindness among singers. We had Jose Feliciano, blind. Stevie Wonder, blind. A guy named Ned Campbell, he never broke through, blind. He used to sing cowboy songs, but he would always wind up in the wrong bar because he couldn't see. Like he would be like, "Okay, everybody, I'm gonna sing something about the prairie and the spate of thievery. There's a spate of porch pirates going around here in the hinterland. This ain't no country bar, bitch. This is hip hop. You sure sound like country. I ain't country, bitch. You sure sound like it. Anyway, I'm going to sing about the porch pirates here in the hinterland. Hey, porch pirate, I'm going to have me a swig of beer. You're in a hip-hop bar, bitch. You don't sound like hip-hop.
The blind singer. Well, I wandered into another place, and I didn't know where I was.
And the guy heckling him is also blind, and he thinks he's in a hip-hop place, and they're really in a rock joint. And that's the, like, layers.
We're in a hip-hop joint, bitch. I'm going to sing a little song about it.
You know, first of all, I want to dedicate this song to my brother Earl, who took his own...
Yeah, bring that real true hip-hop shit.
Please, sir. I'm trying to sing about my brother Earl, who... he took his dog to the vet, and, well, things just didn't work out, and I like to sing about that.
Play that trap beat.
I went to the vet after taking a pull on my pipe. I went to the vet after taking a pull on the vape pen.
Play that hip-hop shit.
Sir, please. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you're in a British rock band. You're in a British rock group. I'm a little fucked up, sorry. Folks, whether we're in a hip-hop bar, that's where we are, bitch, or a British rock bar, that's right, sir. Usually we hear covers of The Who, like...
Play that real hip-hop. Hell yeah. Talk about the struggle.
All right, I'm going to play. Well, instead of singing about my dog, who, not my dog, my brother's. You know, folks, I'm really sorry. As you know, I've been huffing gasoline lately because, oh, look at this guy. Because during the holidays, I'm always huffing gasoline just to kill the pain. You're in a hip-hop bar, bitch. Now, that sounded British.
Well, we'll play that true, real hip-hop, bitch.
You're in a hip-hop bar, bitch. Where am I, folks? Well, anyway, I'd like to sing about... this,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys.
Oh.
Hey.
Sweeties. Look at them sweeties. Oh, my goodness.
They have the friendliest faces. English Bulldog? Ah, they're great. Does he drool a lot?
No, she doesn't drool that much.
Oh, she doesn't drool. Okay. What's her name?
No. Hey, Luke, no.
Oh, Luke.
No. If you're just joining us, an English Bulldog is pissed on some errant sweatshirt.
Folks, I want to say a little bit about huffing gasoline here on the prairie. You're in the Star Wars themed bar, sir. Well, then, I'd like to sing a little bit about a cat named Yoda. I told Luke Skywalker to use the Force, and the only thing he did was use the porch. I said, Sky! Anyway, folks... Anyway, that bit, I think, writes itself, I think.
Oh, it really does. I hope everybody out there...
It's a bit meandering, but...
It is. Well, the meandering for me is also a layer of humor. Like, the
me
level...
too. I don't know, though, about the people who saw the newscast when a tree fell on us and they recommended us for all the nature podcast stuff.
Yes, yeah.
Like, if someone was looking for us to talk about falcons... You know, the webcams up in Mount Baldy.
Yeah.
By the way, Mount Baldy, Julian Schnabel died hiking there. You
Who's
remember
Julian
that?
Schnabel?
I don't know. He's an actor. Serious. And he was a big hiker, but he just fucking went hiking in the rain, and some people are saying it was suicide.
I like to
sing a song by Julian Schnabel. Who went up. Hello, boys. Schnabel was an actor, and he went up in the Mount Baldy area, hiking down the rain. You're in the goddamn... You're in Middle Earth. You're in the Tolkien novel. Well, be that as it may, I'd like to talk about Julian Schnabel.
Julian Schnabel, he talks.
Julian Schnabel went hiking in the rain, and some people saying it's suicide. Well, Schnabel put on his hiking boots, and I took a pull on my vape pen. Schnabel went hiking in Mount Baldy, and I started huffing gasoline. It's the holidays. It's the holidays. Gasoline huffing and little dogs peeing on a blanket. It's the holidays.
Oh, it's a holiday.
Foreclosures don't stop during the holidays because capitalism really has no soul.
We interrupt this bit to bring you edible underwear. If you're lost out in the middle of the woods and you got nothing left to eat, don't forget about your edible underwear.
This just in from L.A. County, a Pineapple Express type storm is making its way to L.A. It's already hit Central California. By the way, you said that Central California, which is where you're from, Fresno, yeah?
Yes.
Is that Central?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right in the middle. It's the armpit of California.
Armpit. So does it, you said your wife went there and it was already freezing up? And,
Oh, it was so cold. Yeah. And
God damn, because that is such, incredible swings of temperature over there because you guys also get such heat there.
Yes, it's a desert. A lot of this is a desert, but Fresno especially. So you get those super cold. It's a trip. I remember there's 2 years growing up where we had snow in December, and it was only for like an hour or so. It was a little bit, but we got it. And then a lot of times when I'd go out, because I used to deliver newspapers at like 4:30 in the morning, and I'd go out and
How long did that last? Let's just take a sidetrack here.
I was a newspaper carrier from the time I was 11 till I was 16, I think. Because then I got a job at Tony Roma's Rib House, being a busboy.
Were you a good newspaper boy?
I was pretty good. My dad had to pick up some slack for me every once in a while. I remember one time I got up and freaked out because I had slept in, and my dad was like, "It's fine, I did it for you." I was like, "What? Thanks, Dad."
Because I was a newspaper boy for a little while, and I was one of the kids who I didn't want to deliver this shit.
Yeah.
And I threw it away. I threw all the newspapers away and
my neighbor did that.
And I was out of there almost immediately, and I was brought into something called newspaper rehabilitation. And it was a whole big campus of kids like me who didn't have the balls or the discipline to deliver newspapers in the wee hours.
In the wee hours of the morning.
I think it's all about delivering newspapers here in the prairie. As you know, we're not in the prairie, sir.
Blind newspaper boy.
And being a blind newspaper boy ain't easy, especially before GPS. Even with GPS. Anyway, here we go. I was huffing gasoline and delivering papers. How come all your songs start with you huffing gasoline? Well, that's just the way I cope with this crazy old prairie life. We're not in the prairie. Maybe that's why you're all fucked up, mate. You're in Manchester. You're in Liverpool.
Old blind Billy Devonshire didn't know where he was, but he always sang about huffing gasoline.
Hello, I'm old blind Billy Devonshire, and I'm glad to be in a hip-hop joint. I'd like to sing about, well, something close to my heart, huffing gasoline. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Huffing gasoline in a hip-hop bar right behind the stage before I came on. Huffing gasoline, it calms me down, and a lot of people say, put the huffing thing down. Hey, I'd like to take this time to address a sweet lady out there that I want to marry. Dolores, are you here?
Hey!
That don't sound like you, bitch.
Sorry, it's not. I wish I was Dolores.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Maggie, but I'll be whatever you want. You have any gasoline?
You like huffing gasoline?
I love gas huffing. Oh, I love it.
Well, I got me a rag out in the truck. Hold on now. Folks, we're going to take a little break. Me and Maggie going to huff some gasoline.
Woo-wee.
And then I'll be back in 10 minutes, and I'm going to sing My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Old blind Billy Devonshire, he'd go through town, he'd sire another child, huff some gasoline, and move on singing about huffing.
Now, Maggie, I can't afford to pay for the child.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I feel like this experience is going to be able to satiate me for decades to come.
Well, I don't know about that, honey. I think that's the gasoline talking.
Woo-hoo! You wouldn't happen to have some more gasoline, would
The
you?
only thing I have is unleaded, and that doesn't get you off.
Ooh, no thanks. I like premium.
Yeah, the premium is smooth, and it's really good. But this unleaded stuff I got from Marco, I try to get high, and I can't.
Well, I'll see you at the Texaco.
See you at Mobile. That's what's really got the premium. And by the way, have you ever given a blow job in the back of a Shell station?
I'm starting to sober up here a little bit.
I'm sorry, then.
No, I have. I love blowing in the back of a Shell
Station.
station. Yeah, well, anywhere.
Maggie, I don't think this is going to work out. I'm not going to lie to you. I raise crows here in the prairie.
Well, that's interesting. My biggest feature that I really like about you was the gasoline huffing, but the crows is nice too.
I raise crows, I huff gasoline, I carve out little bonsai gardens. I contain multitudes, Maggie, and I don't think it's going to work out.
Well, all right. I mean, you're a real Renaissance man with the crows and whatnot, but okay. If you got any interest in me, show up with some gasoline. I'll be down at the Beacon station.
Beacon?
Yeah, we got a Beacon. It's an old chain, a gas station.
You
but
know the dinosaur chain?
Yeah.
I like that one. It's a green dinosaur.
Great gas there. Great
Very
for
good
huffing.
gas.
That's a huffing gas.
That's a huffing gas. Let's go back on the stage. All right, folks, here we go. I'm going to start something. That's a huffing gas.
Huffing
That dinosaur gasoline is a huffing gas. It's a huffing gas. Hey, everybody, it's great to be here in Manchester. You're not in Manchester, man. Oh, it sounds like a Manchester, right? You're in the prairie, son.
Go ahead, play that real hip-hop shit.
That sounds Scottish to me, folks. Go ahead and play the hip-hop. That's Irish.
You know what's crazy is this is probably this is one of the first times I've been sober on this podcast in a few weeks at least.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
And what do you think?
Oh, we're on it. It feels good. It feels good, but it definitely reminds me of that stint where we were recording super high podcasts.
Oh. And just for the record, I have 7 months clean.
Amazing. And you fought recently. You fought the fight because you were handed a couple of J's.
Yeah, I did a show that was sponsored by a weed farm, Maxwell Farms.
Yes.
And I got handed a couple of joints in those cylinders.
Yes.
And I put them in my pocket. I gave you one. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not giving Tink and both of them.
Yeah, you're like, I got 2 guns.
And I was heading to a party. And I was like, I'm going to take 2 weeks off. Maybe, have a little fun. Mm-hmm. And I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't because I'm staying the course. And as you just saw, we had a lot of fun doing this whole bit about the country western guy who doesn't know blind.
Yeah, blind
country.
Billy Devonshire. I mean,
blind Billy Devonshire. How much?
Apocalypse Soon is sponsored by Rocket Money. Oh, you got it right. Rocket Money. Forgetting subscriptions can burn a hole in your wallet. Skip that stress with Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spendings, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You got to get that savings, folks. Rocket Money helps you set goals and stay on budget by giving you personalized insights on your financials. See all your subscriptions in one place and cancel with just a few clicks. This is great. I had 17 different Disney Plus subscriptions. I love the Marvel movies, and I thought every time, and, I got Rocket Money, I log in there, they go, you're paying for Disney 17 different times. I turned it off, and it saved me a ton of money. I also had a gym membership from 1998 that they were helping me cancel, which was, wow, thank you so much. Rocket Money's dashboard makes it simple to manage checking, savings, and loan investments amount, giving you a clear view of your finances on one screen. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join rocketmoney.com/pep. That's rocketmoney.com/pep. rocketmoney.com/pep.
30, right?
30 minutes, pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Well, folks, we're coming up on 30 minutes, and as you know, we go to about 45.
Go about 45.
That's funny because we just had Bert Kreischer come through, and he went about an hour and a half. Well, like Crasher.
Yeah, Crasher, he was getting into his material. He decided to take his shirt off. Got caught up on one of his fingernails or a nipple or something. But that shirt took about most of the set to get that shirt off. But it's his signature.
All right, I'm gonna sing something that this time it doesn't have to do with huffing gasoline. This is just the extraction process, where you get the gasoline from.
This one's called pulling the gas.
Pulling the gas.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Well, I'm checking out cars with my gasoline extractor. I don't want to get... Can you sing song about love, for Christ's sake? Sing something about love, sir, not gas.
Play him the one about your love affair with gasoline.
All right, I'm almost doing your accent there, folks.
That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've been in love with rags that soaked with gasoline. No, you're still singing. You're still singing about gas. How many people are in this bar? It's just me. It's just one guy.
Play that real hip-hop shit. Don't forget about me.
It's just one guy. I've been pretending to be Maggie and the other voices. It's just me. My name is Nick Bonon. Nick who? Nick who? What you talking like now? Nick who? You are in the prairie. I don't mean to drive you nuts, but I've been trying to pretend I'm all these different guys from Manchester and Middle Earth, and I'm sorry, but it's the way I get me jollies.
I like the idea of this guy getting called out. Yeah, I have been pretending to be a lot of different people. He's kicking. Like, shucks. I guess you caught me.
I just got an Apple Watch, and it's helped me stand up. It says to me, stand, and I stand, Before the Apple Watch, I was always sitting. It says stand, and then it says move, and I don't know what the hell move means. So I left my apartment several times because of the Apple Watch. I moved to different locales, and then I find out, no, just move around, not move the whole refrigerator. It's not easy moving refrigerator, couch, stove. Well, not the stove. The stove will stay. Anyway, it's just me, Nick, pretending to be all these. Well, thank you, Nick. So no one else is here? Is that what you're saying? I'm here. That's me again. I'm sorry. Crows. Well, I raised crows, as you know. I did think you were Maggie. That's a murder of crows passing us. A murder of crows. Welcome to Dateline. A murder of crows.
Hey, can I ask you something? Did you ever have a video recorder when you were growing up? Did you ever make silly stuff as a kid or anything?
When I did, I had no video recorder that I did, but tape recorded stuff, and I wish I had those tapes.
I told you I have a couple of cassette tapes from my 5th and 6th grade year.
Oh my God!
And me and my
buddy,
are
they great?
For me, they're great.
That's what I mean.
I realized how obnoxious I was as a 10-year-old.
Really?
But yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of my favorite things ever. Where it's I'm so glad I have it. I digitized it and I sent it to my buddy, and so every once in a while he'd be like, "I just listened to it again." We were insane, but it was really cool because I was doing a bunch of voices on it, and we were doing a fake radio show. It was great.
By the way, I love the backdrop to this podcast, just the crow sounds.
I just watched a David Lynch thing where he was saying have a lot of sky in the background. It's more interesting.
Oh, and on shots?
Yeah, for shots. He's either have it mostly sky with your subject in the bottom, or the subject at the top with a line of sky, and it projects different things or whatever. And so
I don't understand the top line of sky.
So he's saying if you're looking at if the horizon is right in the middle of the shot, it's boring. So put the horizon at the top or the bottom. So for this one, you see the horizon's kind of at the top of us.
I see.
Which works well for our both of our emotionally damaged egos that would prefer just for our faces to be in the shot. I remember when we first came out here and recorded, you're like, get the camera just right here. I just want the camera right here. And I'd be
really?
I'd be like, Eddie, I got to get both of us in the shot. And you're like, put it right here.
I remember that actually.
I just want my left eye.
Yeah. Hello, Crow.
So did Steve mention me at his birthday party? Or did he?
No.
Well,
no.
I went home. I looked in the mail again just to see if I had missed any of the, invites and.
Yeah. Well, some people fall through the cracks, and it was fun hanging out with Todd.
Oh, was Todd there too? Hell yeah. Was it
Todd
at
and a couple of people? It was at a bar called the Grant in Glassell Park.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Yeah, near Eagle Rock.
Speaking of Todd Glass, our live
Crows.
show, we got another one February 7th coming up.
Oh shit, I forgot.
We're locked in. We just got to get a guest. We gotta lock in the guest. I said hello to Harlan Williams the other day, and he moved to his car very quickly, so I didn't have an opportunity because I was going to be like,
if I see him, well, I'm not going to be there for a bit. Do you
We'll
have
figure it
his
out.
info? Or?
I mean, well, best thing, we could probably just reach out on Instagram or whatever, but
okay.
he'd be good. But Jeremiah, I talked to Jeremiah, he's out of town that day. So
Feb 7?
yeah.
Okay.
But We're looking. We're on the hunt.
Right. What I briefly, I also want to say that so far during the Christmas season, I have watched Ralphie in The Christmas Story.
Great movie.
Did you know that the director of that, Bob Clark, was killed by a head-on drunk driver on the Pacific Coast Highway when he was 67?
No way.
Yep. Bob Clark, who made that great movie.
What a great highway to die on, though. If you're going to die on a highway, the PCH is a nice one.
Oof, yeah. I mean, it's got a great view, but...
You ever go to the spot where James Dean died?
That's in the desert, isn't it?
It's like San Luis Obispo area, like...
I don't know if you're right about
Casa de Fruta area.
Is it on the coast?
It's like, it's northwest of here.
Northwest, okay.
It's like on the way to... northeast. It's like I think it's not too far from the ocean, but yeah, it's a famous spot where they sell amazing fruit and nuts, and jerky and all kinds.
In honor of James Dean.
Well, I mean, might as well. But no, it's Casa de Fruta, so they have.
That's
where,
the name of the town?
That's one of the areas there, yeah, where they have like this big, it's like a farmer's market for like dried fruits and all kinds of stuff. And the garlic festival's out there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
They had a shooting incident at the Garlic Fest. When was that?
I think that was like 2 years ago.
That was about 2 years.
Yeah.
That was fucked up because that's in a town. It's not far from Vidalia, right? You know where Vidalia is? The onions?
No.
Vidalia onions?
I do know Vidalia onions.
What's the name of the town of the Garlic Festival?
Gilroy.
Folks,
Gilroy.
That's right, Gilroy. But we're talking about Northern California Garlic Festival, which I hear is really nice. But they had a mass shooter there.
Well, in the shooter's defense,
2 years, huh?
In the shooter's defense, he had eaten a lot of garlic and didn't have any gum. He had no chewing gum, so he was gonna have to walk around and have conversations with people with this horrible garlic breath. And I get it. I mean, we've all been there, you know. Sometimes it's better to, kill everybody than to eat garlic and, have bad breath.
When is that festival?
I don't know. We should go, though.
Well, I don't know. No, I mean, once there's a shooting at a festival, what they've noticed in graphs is that it goes down, the amount of people who come.
Huh. That's surprising to me. See, I figured they did this just for the free publicity, for the garlic festival,
I don't know.
It's a big garlic festival conspiracy.
I know they say any publicity is good publicity, but I think that's the exception.
Well, we almost got killed and it was on the news and it really didn't help.
The tree falling.
Yeah, it didn't help too much, and
we had a pop.
Yeah, we had a little pop. We had a nice little pop there. Now we had the Bobby Lee pop and the tree pop.
The Bobby Lee pop was the biggest pop.
Yeah, that was nice.
I call that the K-pop.
The K-pop. That was perfect. That was perfect, man. Sometimes I forget I'm working with a comedy genius, and then you throw a little something good like that out there, and I go,
It happens that I come up with a good line once in a while.
No, buddy, we're trying to record a podcast right now.
Thanks.
Can I make?
So I feel like we have to be diligent. We have to be vigilant. We have to. Basically, what I want to say is that there's more than one way to get in a happy zone. A lot of it has to do with gasoline. A lot of it has to do with getting a K-pop on your podcast.
I'm sorry. I'm still confused by what just happened.
Did he want our phone?
I don't know.
Because I used to have that scam.
Yeah, it's a good scam.
That scam about, can I just borrow your phone shit. But I haven't run across that one in a long time.
He showed us his phone and said, "Can I make a phone call?"
Right, because he's saying that his phone ran out of battery.
Oh, I see.
And what you could do is hand the phone and then they run.
Yeah.
And I'm not in a position to run. I mean, I have a heart monitor on.
I am waiting for the moment.
Huh?
I am waiting for the moment that somebody just comes up here and steals all of our shit while we're in a podcast, because neither one of us is in a position to chase anybody down.
Well, you're the younger man.
Yeah, but I get the gout. You know,
That's true.
it's no good. Plus, I'll be high most likely, so I'll just be like, he probably needs it. It's okay. I'm full of empathy, you know, for thieves that steal my things.
Folks, this was our Christmas podcast. And I think you can tell that we focused very heavily on joy and love and all of the good things that come with Christmas. Joy, love. Is there anything else?
Peppermint.
Food.
Yep. Family.
Good
or bad.
Just connection and disconnection and isolation, and we covered it all here today. I just want to say that it's a pleasure to spend Christmas with you, and I hope you all realize that our time is short on this little spinning ball of dirt and water. It's very short. I myself am in my 60s, and it went very quickly. Very quickly. I can tell you the last thing I remember, I was covering up a dead body, and I was 8 years old. And all of a sudden, I'm here in the middle of a park in my mid-60s.
Quite a journey. Quite a journey.
So thank you for spending. Are we good, Kev?
We got about a minute and a half, and I think we could end this out with a nice Christmas prayer for some celebrities. You know, a nice little minute, or a minute and a half, or we could have a fart contest.
Let's do a Christmas celebrity prayer.
Or we could rip the heart monitor off and have a good scream from the hair removal that's going to be happening there.
By the way, shout out to the Crimmonses who have sent us, again, just terrific ideas and suggestions to do on the pod. Did you read them?
I did read them. I actually I brought an extra phone so that I could have my phone with me and read them at the same time. But then
what happened?
I didn't bring the right charging cable. So
you should talk to that gentleman.
I know. If I was not so confused, I would have offered him a charging battery. But
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
All right, let's do a quick praying for celebrities during Christmas.
And folks, as the Christmas time descends upon us, it's always good to not forget about the big people. That's why we bring you another episode of Praying for Celebrities with Eddie Pepitone.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son. Now, before we hang our stockings on the chimney with care and roast the chestnuts, let's say a couple of prayers for celebrities, son.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, you've really made the cabin festive by putting in that one light, the one blinking red light, which you said signals an accomplice, but I think it's Christmassy.
He'll be here, and then all the plans will be fulfilled, son. You'll see. You'll see.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Dad. God, I want to pray first and foremost for all the billionaires who have so much goddamn money. Sorry, God. They have so much money that it really makes no sense for them to get people presents. Think about it. They have so much goddamn money that whatever they get, someone's going to look at it and say, that's it? That's it? You bought me two electric cars and some diamonds? That's it?
Not enough. People aren't grateful for these celebrities, son.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Dad, is that celebrities have it rough. I mean, the really rich billionaire celebrities have it rough because whatever they give people, they're not going to appreciate it.
It's just not good enough, son.
Like if a billionaire gave me, here's a check for $120 million, I'll be like, but that's a drop in the bucket for you, pal.
Yeah, it's all relative, son.
So anyway, God, please look over all the billionaires, and on this holiday, can you look over the The King family, they used to sing together, and nobody's heard of them since they went hiking on Mount Baldy with Schnabel.
You talking Carol King, son?
No, the King family.
Huh. I don't know about the King family. You're so well read.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of time here being locked up in the house.
Well, that's true. That is true. It's a good thing I got those Encyclopedia Britannica for you to go through.
Yeah, I think you're terrific.
Thanks, son. I think you're terrific.
All right. I'd like to pray to I'd like to pray for Barbara Streisand.
Thank you.
And the reason being is I hear she went nuts in her place because of, building herself a mall and having too much money. And you can't be around a Brolin that long.
Oh, no.
Right?
Gotta pray for anybody suffering with a Brolin.
All right. I think that about covers it. All the billionaires and Barbara Streisand, Dad. And Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas, son. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for stopping by on another Praying for Celebrities. If you enjoy this podcast, click those links below. We got YouTube. We got Patreon. You can give us $5 or $20, and we'll get you this podcast the day that it comes out. But mostly, you're just saying thanks for the podcast, and we really appreciate that. Go over to YouTube where you can subscribe, and I put up clips, and I put this full podcast up every week, the week after it goes out for anybody that's not subscribed. Go over to EddiePepitone.com, and you can find out when he's doing a show near you, and you can touch him, see him, smell him, feel him. Do it all. And come out to the Comedy Store on February 7th for the second This Awful Mess at the Belly Room with myself and Eddie Pepitone plus a special guest. And that's it.
And thank you, folks, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy all of it. And thank you for watching and listening to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.